Hey guys, welcome back to my colourful country life. Today I wanted to share with you all my flip through and review for Sara Szewczyk's new book, Spooky Colouring Adventures of Witch Cat. I have to say that slowly because I keep almost saying witchcraft. So this book was sent to me by the publishers, who are Page Street Publishing, to share with you all on the channel. Also, can I just say a big thank you to everybody who recommended my channel to Sara herself. I believe she put something up on Instagram for people who wanted to review her book, and she did contact me saying a bunch of you had given her my name and recommended this channel. So thank you so much to all of you who did that. That means a lot. Now, this is Sara's second book in the series, but it is her first book that I have personally owned. I have seen so many people colouring in her first book, and it looks so cute. So I'm really happy to finally have one of her books in my collection now, and I may just have to go back and purchase the first one as well. Actually, I was really surprised at how thick this book is. I was not expecting it to be so thick when it arrived. I didn't actually realise when I'd seen people posting about the first book that it was this thick either. Also, it is stitch bound too. So let me quickly read you this blurb that was sent to me in a press release from the publishers. So it says, in spooky colouring, Delilah the witch cat discovers an old spell book with powerful incantations to open portals for interdimensional travel. The witch cat uncovers worlds of luminous orbs, celestial gems, aquatic wonders, extraordinary creatures and plants, friendly witches and dangerous monsters, all before returning home, documenting all she has discovered and sharing it with others. Different than many other colouring books on the market, each full page spread, partial page spread, and individual doodle is accompanied by narrative of Witch Cat on her travels, making the colourist feel like a contributor to the story itself. Additionally, spooky colouring features lay-flat binding and wood-free paper, a combination that prevents bleed-through and provides a high-quality colouring experience. I've got something to say on that bleed through part, but I will save that to the end when we get to the colouring page that I have completed. So this book is a storybook as well, kind of a bit like what Joanna did with Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. More on that in a second though. So this book is the same size as the first book in the series, which is around 20 by 22 centimeters, so not quite square. And if I grab a book, I've got Rooms of Wonder next to me. I can show you the difference in size. It is a really thick book, like I said, so 96 pages in total. And you can see the size difference there next to Rooms of Wonder. And I'll lift it up like that, so you can see the thickness as well. And the cover is a nice thick cardstock. You can hear it there. And on the back it says, enchanted realms, mystic creatures, strange covens, oh my. Step into strange portals with witchcraft witchcraft. Step into strange portals with witch cat for a day. Colour in magic worlds, to keep real life at bay, and beware the creepy cute pages that herein lay. Oh, that rhymes. Step into strange portals with witch cat for a day, colour in magic worlds to keep real life at bay, and beware the creepy cute pages that herein lay. Okay, and so Sara Szewczyk is the author of the best-selling spooky colouring book and the creator of the Etsy and Instagram accounts Illustratorium Sara. She lives in Krakow, Poland. All right, so let's take a look inside our book, shall we? Okay, so we have our black end paper here. Then onto our title page where we have a Delilah, our cat, clutching a crystal ball, and it kind of looks like she's spinning in circles here. Another title page to colour. We could have done with maybe a nameplate page, a title page and a nameplate page maybe. But look at these cute little critters. This guy's really cute. And look at this one eating his little sandwich. These are cute. Even the bugs are cute. Like, I don't like cockroaches. No one likes cockroaches, but that looks really cute. Okay, so we have our publishing information here and our colouring pages begin. So the pages in this book, you could say, are single-sided, as most pages except this first one, the text is on the left and the illustration is on the right. So you could treat the book like it is single-sided if you were willing to give up that story aspect. So from here on in, I thought I would do something a little different today. Since this is both a colouring book and a storybook, I am going to flip through and read you the story of Delilah the witch cat, and hopefully not say witchcraft as we go. So I'll keep the pages so you can see the illustrations while I read the book to you, and I'm just going to add some light spooky music in the background to set the mood. Oh, also at the very end, I will come back and talk more about the page that I coloured and the paper in the book, and we'll chat about how that paper handled the different mediums that I tested and what I mentioned earlier about that bleed through aspect. So let's dive in and meet Delilah on her adventures. Welcome back to the magical world of Delilah the witch cat. This time, join her on a new quest to unlock a portal to other worlds. In her cottage surrounded by magical ingredients and whimsical items, Delilah's mind is buzzing with all the possibilities for her next adventure. After inspecting her bottle gardens, the witch cat decides to embark on an expedition to the Whispering Woods. Delilah ventures into the Whispering Woods, her footsteps muffled by the soft forest floor. She discovers a hidden cave filled with strange plants, creatures, and magical artifacts. It looks like it was abandoned long ago. What secrets does the cave hold? Delilah stumbles upon an old spellbook. Its pages are filled with powerful incantations, descriptions of amazing animals, maps, and instructions for interdimensional travel. Back home, Delilah is wondering over the essentials for her interdimensional adventure. She envisions her trusty broomstick, Broomhilda, dragon wand, favourite mug, crystal ball, ritual candles, and much more. What a tough nut to crack. Seeking clarity before her voyage, Delilah retreats to her tranquil Zen garden where she immerses herself in meditation. Her mind is clear, her spirit calm, and she's ready to face the challenges and wonders that lie ahead. Around her, a shimmering pod of celestial axolotls gracefully glide through the night sky, nibbling on twinkling stars. With her wand held high and her cape billowing in the wind, Delilah stands amidst an extraordinary glow and swirling, colourful mist. As she opens the first portal to another dimension, glowing crystals and stars swirl around the portal and mysterious figures emerge from the mist. Their forms shimmer with an otherworldly light. In the first world she ventures into, Delilah discovers an extraordinary tree. Its branches adorned with spherical gardens resembling luminous orbs. Each garden is home to an extraordinary inhabitant. She marvels at a fairy dragon, a fiery salamander, a slumbering kelpie, a stardust moth, an enchanted axolotl, and elemental control toads. In the next world, Delilah embarks on an extraordinary flight aboard a colossal magical pufferfish. The fish glides through the enchanting night sky like a celestial balloon, while Delilah reclines comfortably in her hat, suspended beneath the fish's belly. Next, the witch cat lands in a tiny boat on a floating island in the middle of a tranquil lake. A breathtaking ancient tree towers over the island, and its eye has seen all the secrets of the universe. Delilah's next stop on her extraordinary adventure is a serene realm contained within a magical bottle. She finds a cozy spot beneath the shade of a welcoming tree, sinking into a bed of plush moss. Refreshed from her repose in the bottled realm, Delilah eagerly plunges into another dimension. She emerges into a pathway paved with celestial gems, her eyes wide with wonder as an extraordinary spectacle unfolds before her. A mesmerizing ballet of cosmic jellyfish gracefully pulses through the cosmic expanse, their ethereal forms illuminating the starry scene. In this celestial world, the feline enchantress encounters an extraordinary cosmic voyager. A colossal cosmic snail glides through the cosmos, its shell replaced by a translucent sphere that encapsulates an entire planetary system. After a series of interdimensional leaps, the witch cat seeks a place to rest for the night. She discovers a world teeming with mountains and forests, reminiscent of her own, yet inhabited by gentle, unhurried creatures. Setting a camp in a clearing, she marvels at the sight of 2 moons rising in the twilight sky, a spectacle that sets this world apart from her familiar home. As dawn breaks, heralding a new day, Delilah embarks on the next chapter of her extraordinary odyssey. With her magical staff clutched in her paw and her knapsack slung over her shoulder, she confidently steps through yet another magical portal. In the next realm, Delilah encounters a trio of witches gliding through the verdant expanse of a star-speckled manta ray. Intrigued, the feline sorceress approaches the extraordinary group. After introductions and a brief exchange, they decide to pause for a delightful picnic. Upon the picnic blanket, a feast of extraordinary and unfamiliar delicacies awaits Delilah. The witches present her with an array of culinary wonders, including delectable fried beetles, skewers of 2-tailed newts, otherworldly fruits bursting with an explosion of flavours, and an assortment of unknown snails, mushrooms, and meats. Before she leaves, the witch cat trades ingredients with the witches. They specialise in fungi beyond the stars, like tentacled sentinel, fanged mole, bubbling brew, diaphanous domes, foliage-fringed fungi, and lunar orb. Delilah's journey leads her to an encounter with a peculiar creature, a gentle giant with 3 heads, 6 legs, and a strange maw at the end of its tail. Despite its unusual appearance, Delilah feels an undeniable aura of tranquility emanating from the being. They share a silent conversation, exchanging knowledge and experience before parting ways, leaving Delilah with a lasting memory of the boundless wonder that lies beyond her world. Following her encounter with the Triceph giant, Delilah finds herself face to face with another extraordinary creature, a curious diminutive dragon, peeking out from behind a thicket of bushes. With a friendly wave of her paw, Delilah signals her peaceful intentions, inviting the dragon to engage in an interspecies interaction. The dragon, captivated by the witch's playful spirit, showers her with sparkly gems, while the witch, touched by the dragon's kindness, shares her bounty of provisions, and together they embark on a whimsical dance. A magical portal hidden deep within the forest waits among the gnarled branches of old trees. A mysterious guardian with the eyes of an owl, the wings of a bat, and the grace of a cat watches over the entrance to a hidden underwater realm. This wise creature can sense the thoughts of all who approach, granting passage only to those with pure intentions. Delilah's interdimensional journey plunges her into a world of aquatic wonders. She finds herself materialized atop the colossal leaf of a lily pad-like plant. As she gazes into the depths below, a pair of enigmatic eyes pierces through the surface, hinting at the presence of an otherworldly creature lurking beneath. The creature beneath the lily pad reveals itself to be a friendly, albeit eccentric octopus. With its 8 tentacles swaying in a welcoming gesture, the octopus extends an invitation to Delilah, a journey to the depths of its aquatic kingdom aboard a magical bubble that serves as a submarine-like vessel. Intrigued by the prospect of this underwater adventure, Delilah accepts the octopus's offer, eager to explore the hidden wonders that lie beneath the surface. Beneath the surface, Delilah encounters a kaleidoscope of enchanting aquatic creatures. Intrigued by her feline form, a menagerie of fishes, cephalopods, and other fantastical beings gather around her. Delilah, captivated by this underwater ballet, can't help but purr with delight. As their underwater adventure nears its end, Delilah finds herself gently settling upon the sandy bottom of the lake. The bubble, resembling a shimmering dome, serves as a tranquil haven, allowing Delilah to observe the aquatic world from a unique perspective. Her presence, encased within this enchanting sphere, becomes a spectacle in itself, drawing the curious gaze of the underwater creatures. Emerging from the watery realm, the witch cat is greeted by an avian fairy, a boat bird with elongated legs and 2 sets of wings. With a gentle nudge, the avian fairy welcomes Delilah aboard, carrying her towards the safety of dry land. Delilah, ever the intrepid explorer, plunges into a swirling portal, its entrance concealed with a mystical fairy ring. Will this portal lead to wonders or perils? Only time will tell as she boldly embraces the unknown. Delilah's daring leap into the unknown thrusts her into a monstrous dimension. Scary creatures with jagged teeth and grasping tentacles lurk in the shadows, their presence a chilling reminder of the dangers that await. Delilah realizes that survival is not guaranteed in this realm of nightmares. Delilah narrowly escapes the clutches of these monstrous creatures, their grasping tentacles reaching for her. She desperately scrambles to close the portal. With a surge of adrenaline, she slams the portal shut, sealing off the terrifying dimension and banishing the creatures back to the realm of darkness. After a whirlwind of extraordinary adventures, the cat sorceress's heart leaps with joy as she spots her familiar cottage nestled amidst the trees. The sight of her cozy home fills her with a sense of comfort and relief. With a grateful smile, she quickens her pace, eager to embrace the tranquility of her beloved home. With a flourish, the witch reaches into her bottomless satchel, unveiling a treasure trove of extraordinary flora destined for her greenhouse of magical marvels. Her eyes sparkle with delight as she carefully arranges the exotic specimens, each one a testament to the wonders of nature and the power of enchantment. Night falls and Delilah retreats to her study, a sanctuary filled with the echoes of her extraordinary adventures. With quill in hand, she meticulously documents her encounters, capturing the essence of her magical voyages. Delilah's study overflows with an extraordinary collection of souvenirs from her interdimensional escapades. Among the treasures are otherworldly tools and contraptions crafted from unidentifiable materials, enigmatic stone generators humming with arcane energy, levitating rock samples defying gravity's pull, and an early dormant basilisk embryo. Ancient tomes inscribed in forgotten tongues, an otherworldly Kerlo table, and a miniature garden encapsulated within a glass sphere complete this captivating assemblage of magical relics. Delilah gathers with her fellow sorcerers, eager to impart the wisdom and enchantments she has learned from her interdimensional journeys. In a lively exchange, she unveils a repertoire of spells that have captivated her imagination: levitation charm, portal creation, temporal manipulation, and illusion weaving. Under the canopy of an old tree, decorated with twinkling lanterns, Delilah captivates a gathering of woodland creatures with her spellbinding tales of interdimensional escapades. Delilah prepares for a restful slumber. Her enchanting teapot bubbles with a magical brew, promising sweet dreams and tranquil slumber. Alongside her, her whimsical companions, the endearing inhabitants of her cottage, settle in for a night of companionship and enchantment. With a contented sigh, Delilah surrenders to the embrace of sleep, her dreams filled with the wonders of her enchanting explorations and new adventures to come. Perhaps, dear reader, your own adventure awaits just beyond the next turn of the page. And as we blow out our candle, we have come to the end of our book, and we have one last colouring page, this one here, of our globe trotting or interdimensional trotting adventures. So we've got some acknowledgements, and then about the author here, and little creature here to colour, and then we've got our end page again. So if I now flip back to the page I completed in August, where is it? This one here. So we can take a closer look at this page. Now, as I usually do with a brand new book, I threw a few different mediums at this paper to see what would work best for me, especially as this is a new artist to me. I haven't coloured in any of Sara's books before, so I really wanted to test that paper out. So for the tree trunk and the bushes here behind the cottage, I based them with Derwent Inktense, and I do use very, very little water with my Inktense pencils. So I was surprised to see there was a little bleed through in a couple of spots here. Now, it wasn't across the whole page where I used them, just in these little spots here. So I must have gone a little bit heavier in these places with the water than I actually realized. So it is definitely something to keep in mind if you do plan to use water soluble supplies in this book, like Inktense or Neocolor 2 or something like that. I don't think it's going to be a huge problem, but be a bit careful just in case. And for the grass and the bushes down the bottom here in the foreground, I did use my Tombow water-based markers, and they didn't bleed through at all, like you can see here. They just gave this really nice, vibrant base. Everything else I used Prismacolor pencils for, and I went over the base in Prismacolor pencils too. I also wanted to colour some of the elements with just my Prismas on their own to see how they performed without basing, and I was pretty impressed. So the Prismas went down so smoothly, especially in the sky. If you look closely, it looks so smooth. You can't see a pencil stroke in sight there. So overall, my impression of the paper is really positive. It's versatile. You can get away with your water-based markers, and pencils work really well, no problem. Just like I said, be mindful if you are planning to use water-soluble products like Inktense. They do have those little pictures in the back of the book here that you could use to test out your mediums. Where were they? At the very back, you had this little creature here, and you got another little creature there, and this one there. So you could use them to test out your mediums before using them on the inside of the book. Actually, speaking of the paper, if you have the Enchanted Creatures book by Lolita Iyer, one second, this one here, the paper is the same in this book. It's actually by the same publisher, I think. Yes, it is. So the paper is the same in this book, and it's actually the same size if you want something to compare it to. What was I about to say? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. I think this book, if you were able to complete the entire book, I reckon it'd be a great gift to give to children or grandchildren, nieces, nephews. Just think it's going to be really sweet and really fun Halloween, fun little cute story. Once you've completed the whole book, it'd be really cute and a really nice sentimental gift to give someone. I think this book is going to be such a fun one to colour in, especially as we're heading into the spooky season very soon. It is whimsical, it is cute, it has just that right touch of magic. If you do like colouring Halloween themed pages but you don't like those really creepy pages, this is so cute. This one is a good choice for Halloween. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like a colour along from this book. Also, let me know, have you purchased this book? Do you have the first book? Do I need the first book? Let me know down below, and let me know what your favourite page was from today as well. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I would love for you to join us here for more colouring fun. Thank you so much for watching. You take care, happy colouring, and bye for now.